All right. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up for this live webinar. And for all of you live viewers, on the right-hand side, you're going to see a chat box. And if you have any questions or comments, you can go ahead and just type anything there, and someone will get back to you. I am your host for this evening. My name is Taryn Landberg, and I'm super excited and thrilled for you to be here. First thing you need to do is grab a pen and paper if you're able to, because you might want to take notes. And also, when you registered, you received a link. You can actually share that link with other people in case you want someone to jump onto this webinar. And you're also going to get a replay link. So after the webinar, you can go ahead and share that with anyone you want to. Okay? So without further ado, I want to present to you my friend Bart Merrill, and he's going to talk about his amazing transformational experience. And I'm so excited for you to hear this. So Bart, take it away.
Thanks, Taryn. I'm going to start by sharing my screen here. Let's get the slides up so we can get started. Let's start with this question. You know, we're in a new year. New Year's has New Year's resolutions, and a lot of those are weight loss oriented. So how would you feel if you were actually able to hit your weight loss and health goals? You know, what would it do for you? Think about that just for a second. Would it give you more energy, more confidence, better health? You know, what things could you do that you couldn't do before? Here's some pretty staggering statistics that I want to share with you. I know you've heard them before, and they're probably in the back of the back files of your mind. But do you really know how bad they are? 2013, the statistics for 2015, these are obesity rates for people over the age of 20. The current obesity rate in the United States, at least for 2015, was 35.7%. And that's just the obese rate. That doesn't deal with people who are just overweight. If you put that in there, it's over 68%. That's just pretty crazy to me when you think about it. And we're not talking just about looks. I mean, that's not the problem. The problems, the health problems that obesity causes. Myself, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I had bad cholesterol. My liver and kidney function was poor. You know, and I'm not alone. Almost 10% of the American population has type 2 diabetes. That's 29.1 million people. And there are an estimated 8.1 million people that go undiagnosed. And then many more that are pre-diabetic. That's where they're right on the verge of becoming a diabetic. What about high cholesterol? That's an even bigger issue. 31% of all adults have high LDL cholesterol. That's the bad cholesterol. That's the stuff that we're talking about, you know, death and heart attack and stroke. What about snoring? Have you ever had anyone tell you snore like a banshee? You know, a few years ago, I was at a self-development workshop, a personal development workshop. It was 5 nights camping in Vancouver, Canada at Glacier National Park. There were over 200 attendees, and we were in tents lined up side by side. Tent. I wasn't appreciated because I snored like a banshee. People were moving their tents far away, as far as they could get away anyway. Unfortunately, it wasn't far enough away. I was self-conscious and people were irritated. But sleep apnea is not healthy. It causes stroke, heart failure, heart attacks, and many other issues. Your heart actually gets bigger because it has to pump so hard when you're sleeping at night. If you have any of these health issues or you know anyone who does, pay close attention to my story and what I'm going to share with you tonight. Now, for me, weight loss is the biggest chicken egg scenario out there. You know, friends and family would come up to me and say, Bart, you just need to eat less and exercise more. And I just wanted to slap them. because it's not that easy. Those who have been there or are there know what I'm talking about. When you're healthy, you don't, or when you're heavy, you don't feel like exercising. This is me 15 years ago. I thought I was pretty cool. I was traveling the world. I was bungee jumping, skydiving, snowmobiling. I would hit the gym every once in a while, on a regular basis, I should say, to get some exercise in. I would go country dancing once or twice a week. I was feeling pretty good and living life. And then something happened. I got married. Now, marriage wasn't the problem. That's not what I'm saying. But life changed, responsibilities changed. And at some point, I let myself go. I got heavy, life got in the way of living, and I virtually, quit living. At my heaviest, I was 284 pounds. That's 64 pounds up from when I got married. And it didn't happen overnight, but it did kind of feel like it snuck up on me. And for 4 or 5 years, maybe even longer, I was in denial. I was in denial about my health, about my weight, about my looks, and about how I felt. Us men were kind of, we look in the mirror and we go, oh, I look pretty good. Or I would go to Walmart or, out and about, and I would see someone and I would say, well, at least I don't look that bad, or I don't look as bad as that person. It wasn't until I saw my before and after picture that I realized how bad off I was. Tonight I'm going to talk about this amazing company that makes these products that literally saved my life and allowed me to live again. And yes, that is me there in some Spanx there on the end. I grew up in a small New Mexico town, a rough and tough cowboy, and one of my friends saw this picture on Facebook and said, your dad would have been proud. He was joking, but actually my dad would have been proud. Let me break it down for you about what I accomplished. In just over 2 months, I was able to demolish 48 pounds. My cholesterol levels, the LDL cholesterol, the bad stuff we were talking about, went from 118 to 88. The good cholesterol went from 35 to 40.7. Overall cholesterol went from 193 to 145, and my triglycerides went from 186 to 98. Everything in the normal range. Like I told you, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I was on the max of 2 different medications. I was taking 5 pills a day, and this was killing my liver and kidneys. The function was low. In just 2 months, I was able to get completely off my meds. None. 0 medications. And my A1C, which is my 3-month average of my blood sugars, went from a 6.9 on my medications to a 6.1 off my medications. Anything below 6 is considered a non-diabetic. It's amazing what giving your body the proper nutrients can do for it. What your body can do with those nutrients. It's just amazing. I want to ask this question one more time. How would it be if you could actually hit your weight loss and your health goals? How would you feel? Would things change? Would it make life better? I want to share a quick little short video here. The need for a food revolution.
100 years ago, all food was organic. Farmers actually farmed. Fast forward to today, and you see multinational corporations creating not food, but food-like substances, so overprocessed and genetically modified that they're basically unrecognizable to your body. Engineered in laboratories by chemists with profits, not nutrition in mind. It's no wonder that the rates of ADD, allergies, autism, obesity, diabetes, and other food and lifestyle-related diseases are going off the charts in a bad way. And what's this synthetic frankenfood doing to your body, meal after meal after meal? Well, there's an easy way to find out. By taking a 10-day vacation from processed foods. called David Sandoval's 10-Day Celebrity Transformation. And what happens in just 10 days? Well, for one thing, you'll lose 5 to 20 pounds. And not just any kind of pounds. You'll lose fat. That's right, in just 10 days, this transformation program will turn your body into a true fat-burning machine. The foundation is the Pyramis Power Shake, loaded with nutrients to satisfy your cells and fill your body without any excess calories. Then, 2 hours later, you take our patented 100% vegan Master Amino Protein tablets, which build muscle even if you aren't exercising. So think about it. If you're not getting excess calories from processed food, and your body can't borrow the calories it needs from your muscles, what does your body do? There's only one source of burnable energy left, the fat layer. So your body is forced to burn fat. You'll release years' worth of chemicals and toxins stored in your fat. And that's why we've included a range of additional products to flush those toxins out of your body. With the Pyramis solution, you'll see results from day one. Why wait 90, 60, or even 30 days when you can have a complete transformation 10 days from now? You already buy food. This is your chance to buy the right food. Clean and green food, fat-burning food, detoxifying food. And the Pyramis member who shared this video with you has a $50 gift card with your name on it. It's like a $50 bill you can use towards your 10-day transformation because we are the manufacturer, an organically certified manufacturer. So the ingredients come fresh from the farm, and we deliver them right to your family. No middlemen, no extra markups, just healthy, natural food direct from the source. Whether you want to detox, simply eat better, or lose 5 to 20 pounds, you've got a 60-day money-back guarantee. 60 days to tell us if our clean and green superfoods didn't make a difference in your life. Sound fair? Go ahead. Use a $50 gift card. Get your 10-day celebrity transformation, the all-natural solution to the problem of processed food pollution.
Now, we all know that a lot of the food around us is bankrupt. That, along with our lifestyle, it's killing us, causes so many problems in our society. But what's the answer? We need to be aware of what we're putting in our bodies. Awareness is key. The food that we have today is empty calories. They're just short on nutrients. It's not giving our body the nutrients that is needed, and the body needs those nutrients to do things like heal ourselves, to actually lose weight, to do stuff that our bodies are supposed to do automatically. There's too much salt, sugar, fat, and they're full of additives and stuff that we don't want in our bodies anyway. Now, even when I was in denial, deep down, I really did want to lose weight, to look better, to feel better. It's just all the programs that I had tried, which were many, were less about the product and more about the 90-day challenge of me getting my butt to the gym and being on a diet. That goes back to what friends and family used to say, eating less and exercising more. I didn't feel like exercising. Even normal activity made my joints hurt and my back ache. And then my stomach was stretched out that it took a lot of food to satisfy my hunger. I didn't have the willpower for some 90-day game plan. Everyone's willpower is limited, and mine was just enough for me to get my butt to the gym, pay for my membership, and then never go again. I know some of you have been there. I needed something different, something that I could succeed at. Now, when my friend, and we won't mention her name, but when Beth told me about this 10-day transformation cleanse and how it was organic and non-GMO, I told her, Beth, I want to do a 10-day cleanse like I want a colonoscopy. I gave her that attitude for over a year, and I'm so glad that she didn't give up on me. Now that thing that I didn't want to do, like a colonoscopy, I've done over 5 times now. Now, my main concern was I didn't want to starve myself to death for 10 days. I'd tried a 2-day cleanse a few times, and I couldn't do it. I was just too hungry. I went to an event. I went with Beth to an event and heard some people's stories. And it was, because it's weight loss, it was kind of a woman's club. But there was one guy that I connected with his story. And after it was over, and I said, Lavali, no sales BS. How hard was it? And he said, Bart, I can guarantee you one of two things is going to happen. One, you're going to finish your 10 days and you're going to love your results, or you're not, and you're going to get your money back. So what have you got to lose? So now, was I hungry on my first 10-day cleanse? I was so shocked at that I wasn't hungry. And now, did I still have cravings? Yes. I remember Taco Bell, and I don't eat at Taco Bell, had this commercial running on TV about this double D box. It was 2 quesadillas and chips in a box. I saw that, I'm like, oh, that looks good. I got to have one of those when my 10 days is over. I still haven't had one. You know, we have different programs. You know, one for those who want to lose a lot of weight and have a lot of weight to lose. It's called the Core 3 Accelerated, or the 10-day transformation cleanse. For athletes and people who want to work out during their cleanse and who need to lose just a little weight or not much weight at all, we have the athlete's cleanse. And then there's, for those who just want to feel better, we have the Core 3. I needed to lose a lot of weight. Like I said, I didn't feel like exercising. I needed a jump start on my 10-day transformation. That's what I chose. It cost just over $20 a day, and it comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Now, my first 10-day transformation, I demolished 18 and a half pounds, and it wasn't about me getting my butt to the gym. In fact, I was told not to exercise because your body's going to be working hard enough. When I can demolish 18 and a half pounds without starving myself and without exercise, that got me pretty excited. Now, this is my buddy Richard, so it's not just me. He's been a friend since college. We were actually roommates in college. I'd like you to hear what he has to say about his cleanse.
Hi, my name is Richard. I'm sitting here at Summit Creek, summitcreek7.com if you're curious. But this is where I started my change. I've been performing for a long time, and I was looking at pictures of myself on stage, and I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't feel like I looked, but when I looked at the pictures, I could tell I needed to do something. During the Parade of Homes, I was working for 9 hours a day, and I was consuming vast amounts of calories, usually hamburgers and Happy Meals, on either end of that work day, and I was getting out of control. During the month of May, I had watched my friend Bart lose weight, and I asked him how to do it, and he set me up, and I started my first cleanse the second week of the Parade of Homes. During that first 10-day stretch, I lost 22 pounds. I found belt loops and holes on my belts that I hadn't ever seen before. Now I'm down a solid 30 pounds, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Bart and say thanks for showing me how to do it and inspiring by having done it himself. I know it works, and I've seen it work, and I've done it now. Anyway, thanks, Bart.
Now here's another one of actually a friend of both mine and Richard's. He saw what we were doing on Facebook. We were friends since college as well, and he needed something different too.
Oh, it's just a thanks to Richard McAllister for being brave enough to have posted his experience on Facebook. That's what caught my attention. Richard's a college friend. In fact, Bart is an old roommate, but Richard was a friend of mine in college. We played a lot of ball together and were in a choir together. And as I followed him on Facebook, I saw the results that he'd gotten, and that was really impressive to me. I was at a point in time where for my work uniform, I was at a place where I wasn't going to be able to get it on. I wasn't able to don my uniform the way I needed to, and needed something that would help me quickly. And so I talked to him. He referred me to Bart. I got some education about it and ordered up the program, and I've had a great experience with it. So really, thanks, Richard, for being willing to post that so that it caught my attention, because it's been very helpful to me. Thanks.
Now, one more quick one that I want to share. My friend Caleb, I've known him for about 8 years, and when he showed me a picture of when he was younger, and he was so skinny. And now when I first talked to him about this 10-day transformation, he was up over 300 pounds. He is down almost 50 pounds now. Let's hear what Caleb has to say about this.
I just want to give a shout out to my friend Bart Merrill. I've known him for many years, and he was not always the lean and mean self that he is now. And just a couple months back, I saw his post on Facebook about shrinking down and decided I didn't want to wait. I wanted to do the same thing. So I called him up and said, Bart, tell me what you're doing. I want in. And he hooked me up, showed me the ropes, and here I am 35 days later and down 30 pounds. I have another 100 to go, but I'm well on my way, and I'm not going to quit till I'm done. So thank you, Bart. I owe you.
Now, I don't know what your goals are. It might be to lose 10 pounds, 50 pounds, maybe 100 pounds, or maybe you just want to feel better. Mine was to get back to my wedding weight. I needed to demolish almost 50 pounds. I did the 10-day cleanse, and I took a break for a week or 10 days, did another one, and I repeated that to where I did 4 cleanses in a very short period of time, 2 months and 5 days to be exact. And I made it to my goal, 220 pounds, back to actually a little bit less than the weight I was when I got married. A weight I didn't think I would ever see again unless I was sick or dead. Now, once I hit my goal, I was getting a lot of people saying, wow, Bart, what did you do? You look great. I would tell them and you kind of lost it too fast. You're just going to gain it back and more. The thought crossed my mind as well. I didn't want to go backwards, and neither do you. So you have to have a plan for after the cleanse. It's not just a short-term play. There has to be some change. Here's what changed for me. Once I dropped 30 or 40 pounds, I started to feel like exercising, whether it was the fact I was carrying around less weight and it was just easier to get around, or whether it was the success. You know, it's amazing what success can do for your willpower and your motivation. Also, my stomach shrunk. It was like bariatric surgery without the surgery. So my portion sizes went down. I didn't need as much food to satisfy my hunger. So I guess really what friends and family were saying about eating less and exercising more was true, because that's kind of what happened. But I needed a jump start. I needed to get better nutrients to get me on track. So here's the plan that worked for me. Like I mentioned earlier, I did 4 cleanses in a pretty short period of time, and I hit my goal. Cost was just over $20 a day, but if you net out the stuff you're not eating, like the meat and the breads and the junk, it's actually a lot less than that. Now I use the Core 3, which is a shake. It is protein and antioxidants to maintain. That's my maintenance plan. And either every 3 months, or if I gain 10 pounds back, it's time to do another 10-day cleanse, whether it's the athlete's cleanse or whether it's the full transformation. Over Christmas time, I indulged a little bit too much on the Christmas goodies. I gained about 12 pounds, and I did a 10-day transformation, and bam, in 10 days, I'm back to where I was before. Now, my maintenance plan, the Core 3, cost about $5 a day. I was spending that much on Pepsi and crap that's not good for me anyway. Why not just shift that spending? Let's talk a little bit about the company that makes these products. Pyramis is a manufacturer of whole foods, raw foods, and superfoods. They're based out of Long Beach, California. They've been in business for around 23 years. And around the world, the trend is moving more and more towards organic and non-GMO and pure superfoods. Pyramis is positioned themselves to be at the forefront of this movement. Pyramis has also been on the Inc. 500 list for 2 years in a row, and 2015 is going to be the 3rd time. So they're a solid financial company. Now, what if you could get healthy for free? If you're willing to share, then you can. Pyramis has made it easy to where they have a gift card marketing program. It's called Give 50, Get 50. We can help you get results, real fast. If you're willing to share those results on Facebook and through emails with the people you know, people are going to ask you. They're going to ask you what you did. You tell them your story, and you say, if you'd like to try it, I have a $50 gift card to give you for your first order. And then when they use it, when someone who you give a gift card to uses it, you either get $50 back, up to $350, depending on what they buy. It's a win-win for both of you. I call it subtle marketing. It's not the in-your-face marketing that's out there. People don't like to be sold, but people do like to share. We were taught sharing at an early age. Now, after hearing what you've heard tonight, you're going to fall in one of three categories. A, you get it and you're ready to get started right now. We're ready to lock arms with you and help you and the people around you get healthy. B, you get it, but you have a few questions. You need to get you have questions about the products, about the company, or about our team. Get with the person who sent you here and get your questions answered. If they don't know, they can connect you with someone who does. Or C, you're like I was and you're still in denial, and that's just fine. When you're ready, when you decide you're ready, we'll be glad to help, and we'd love to just help you on your journey. I want to do a quick recap. Over 68% of the population is overweight. And we've tried a lot of weight loss programs with little or no results. And we can help you get real results real fast and show you how to make them last. People are looking for healthier options, the non-GMO, the organic, and we have them for you. With these, we can demolish, whether you want to demolish weight or whether you just want to get healthy or both, we got the stuff for you. And our marketing program, you share your results, you share your gift cards, and you can get healthy for free. For me, Pyramis 10-day transformation cleanse was a life changer. I don't know what it'll do for you, but in the words of my new friend, Lavali, I can guarantee you one of two things will happen. You'll make it through the 10 days and you'll love your results, or you won't and you'll get your money back. So what do you got to lose? Everyone, thanks for joining us. We know your time is valuable. I hope you got some value out of this evening. And here's to living life to the fullest. Back to you, Taryn.
Bart, that was absolutely amazing. And it is so true. Living life to the fullest. Can you hear me, Bart? Can you see
we got you. I can hear you.
I just wanted to make sure. That presentation was it was fabulous as always. I love hearing your story. You really have a true transformation because it isn't just about the 10 days. It really is about implementing the best types of foods in your body, and it's all about the quality as well. And when you show those statistics as well, it's so important that people see that, because no one really sees like the overall effect that our Americanized foods has on our bodies. And so Pyramis, it really is going to be an amazing gateway to healing a lot of people, and you are just one of them. So I appreciate you doing this webinar. It was, again, amazing. And anybody, if you guys love the webinar and you're interested in get started, all you need to do is go to the chat room. I posted the website. You can get started today, or you can get in contact with the person that invited you to this webinar. And that is it. We are done, and we will be looking forward to more webinars with Bart and some other people as well. So Bart, again, thank you so much, and have an awesome night, everybody. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.